So Carolina loses this game, and honestly, the first they progressively got worse as the game went on. Um, it's annoying how that happened, but they came out in the first period dominant, got 5 shots to nothing. Islanders looked like they weren't playing for their playoff lives. Carolina came ready to play, and then trying to remember how the first one went in, but Islanders catch a lucky break, or I don't even remember if it was a lucky break, but the Islanders got the first goal. Yeah, off the 2-on-1, I believe, or it definitely went no off the turnover. I would say fluke bounce, but I think the forward misplayed it. So because it was Burns, Slavin, I don't remember the forward who misplayed it, but like Kane just misplay it. Islanders capitalize, and I'm thinking, oh no. But then Carolina ties it up on the power play goal, and if that power play goal counts, I think Carolina ends up winning this hockey game because they get all the momentum once again. It was just random, just one bad play, and it was the one goal. Not necessarily how the game's going to go, but it gets called back, and it just zaps Carolina's momentum. And then the Islanders score again off a 4-on-3, I believe, at the end of the period. Um, so yeah, and it was 2-0, and I kind of knew. And Carolina, they would crawl back multiple times in the game. They made it 2-1 off a power play goal, I believe. And then the second goal, that wasn't Carolina's fault. It went off Aho's mouth. I was more concerned for Aho's injury because it's like we're not going to win another game again if we lose Aho, Teravainen, and Svechnikov. That's our entire main three forward core. Even though Teravainen has had a down year, but I mean, he's still an important part of this team. So we lose all three of those guys, we're just not going to be able to win a hockey game, let alone a series, in my opinion. Those guys are just that important, and losing all of them would have sucked. But Aho does come back in the game, so Carolina has that going for them. But yeah, and Aho would later score. He would make it 3-2 later in the game. But until he scored again, Carolina did not play like a team that was playing to eliminate another team. It was ridiculous because as the momentum changed, they couldn't get anything going. They weren't throwing hits. Aho got mugged. Granted, it was when it was a one-goal game, but Aho got mugged twice, and no one stepped up to fight him. I don't care if it was clean or not. That's Sebastian Aho, and two guys just came out and laid him out, and then he got laid out again, and there was no response. This felt like a regular season hockey game at certain points. They weren't getting pissed off when they weren't getting anything. The only person who played like it was an elimination game was the hurricane of the game, and it was Jarvis, and he got the assist that put the goal in. I wanted to give it to Sebastian Aho, but I think Aho kind of got lucky off Jarvis's forecheck. That goal was all Jarvis. So, and Aho took that stupid high sticking penalty off a crucial power play. That power play, in my opinion, is when we lost the game. But because they had all the momentum, they drew a power play. They could have easily came back, and then they just can't get it out of the corner. I don't know why the ref didn't blow the whistle, but he didn't. So a blown call by the ref is a blown call. I think the ref should have blown the whistle there, but I am biased. I will admit that. And after that, Carolina gets another couple scoring chances, but they really weren't doing much. I thought Natchez returned to his playoff form from last year. I get Natchez is a really good player. I hate how much I ride on him because I don't know if he deserves it all the time. I think he's, like I've said before, he's just prone to doing stuff that bother me in hockey, and I don't think he played well enough to make up for it, especially because that 2-on-1 on the 4-on-4 that made it the third goal of the game was his turnover trying to stick handle in the middle of the ice. Carolina, they thrive off dumping it. And I know it's 4-on-4. I know it's a little different. I know there's more space, but you're better off dumping it than trying to stick handle across the blue line. And to be fair, it wasn't just, I think it was a miscue as well from Natchez and someone else, but Natchez was the one who turned it over by trying to stick handle it across the blue line. So yeah, Carolina towards the end were playing like it was a regular season game. This was regular season hockey to me. And yeah, they got to come into game 6. They got two more opportunities to win the series. I'd rather do it in game 6. They just failed on their first try. Beat the Islanders on their home ice, and you're all set. And if you don't, anything can happen in a game seven. So in my opinion, Carolina, they got to take advantage of the fact that they have three opportunities to win and win tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but their next game. So that's it for this one. If you guys enjoy the content I'm producing on the channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the game six.